So we're now moving up the chain from the ground up. We've talked about the footwork. We've talked about the knees and the hips, and obviously the next progression here is as we go back here, the hips will turn, and the upper body. If we can put a circle around the head here, you're going to actually see how the head will move slightly to the right, and this is some of the drills that we work on here. So as the head is moving to the right, which is good. And if we go back to halfway position, I want to show you some of the key positions where the left arm is parallel to the ground. What you're going to see is you're going to see the L position at halfway back. So when the left arm is parallel to the ground, the key component of the perfect connection golf swing is forming that letter L. This, with everything that Damon has talked about, are the key components of what the upper body is doing, what the wrist and the arms are doing. So the head is moving slightly to the right. We form the letter L. As we go to the top here, you're going to see that he is in what we teach is a 3/4 width position, where you can see that the wrists are fully hinged. I could almost throw a football between his head and his hands. That is a powerful lever. Damon, you were talking about the shoulders being, the shoulder joints stable. And what else were you saying about the?
Well, and here too, if we have, let's just say we have a tight lat or tight capsule posteriorly here, this inhibits our ability to actually get some decent width in the golf swing. And so poor postural alignment, if I had a hunched over back, I can't obviously get some width into my backswing. So that's going to alter my entire position and my takeaway. So It goes back to show you the body is pretty darn important to work on. But now we take a look at our composite here. Good wrist hinge position, nice straight arm from there, and all this is a freed up body. We have freedom of motion to be able to get into that position. Now he's appropriately using his leverage.
Yeah, and these are again the keys, taking it back to the perfect connection swing of how the body works. We really stress that the fundamentals are important, and again, what Damon's talking about just with the left shoulder, if that's not in the position and you're not able to support that club, you will see the left arm bending, or you'll see other issues. So the issues that we are talking about, it's a series of dominoes, and it just kind of goes all the way through. And that's why it's so important with the perfect connection swing to start off first with the fundamentals. Start off with the L to L drill and get this stuff, and then the tabletop drill that we teach you. You are learning how the body works, and this is an epitome of what we have discussed. And now Damon's working into the downswing here. You're seeing how the wrist hinge is there, the right elbow is getting in front of the right hip, into impact, and then obviously on the way through you're going to see a release of the club, reforming that letter L all the way into a nice position. And that's really, to break the swing down simple, with the help of Damon and others, understanding the body and what needs to happen. That is really how the perfect connection swing was founded. I just want to show you, a little bit about what I have looked at in the research that, they've shared with me, and all the information they've shared with me on the body and sort of educated me, which has allowed really the key components that you are doing at home at this point. So that really is, again, the components that we're looking at. And with this power video, this power system, we are showing you what the body really has to do so that you can really perform these movements at its peak performance and allow you really to drive the ball the farthest you possibly can. And that is the key. So again, understand that the golf swing works from the ground up. And what we're looking at here is that it is just literally starts from a good setup position. To maintain that setup position, that's why everything works hand in hand. That's why the videos with Damon, where he's showing us how to get into those positions so that our body can support this movement. There's really 8 times, the golf swing is really similar to football, Damon, and you can say this, running, when you're putting compression on the spine, it's 4 times compression on your spine. Football is 8, I think, is that right? And golf is 8 as well. So if your body's not able to support this movement, this is where injury will happen.
Right, absolutely, and it transcends golf too. Rotation, to me, rotation is rotation. I can take a look at swing sequence. I can even call it rotational sequence, and this is going to be a tennis swing. It's going to be a quarterback throwing a ball. If I am out of sequence and my body gets in the way and I'm inhibiting certain body parts, I'm going to break down and have some injury somewhere down the road. Our bodies are amazing overcompensators, and that's why I enjoy looking at it three-dimensionally, not to give paralysis by analysis for our clients, but to just really kind of show almost like an MRI of the golf swing.
That's good. I like that. That's an excellent point.